A look at the spring mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome to this NBA Cup championship game. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce. I'm going to tell you, this is a special date on the NBA calendar.
Oh, yeah. I've had this date circled since the schedule was released in the summer. I just love how we have a championship well before the playoffs. A taste of some high-level basketball.
I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at San Antonio, they still have a firm hold on that second spot. A strong place to be.
And you know what, the Knicks, they are the team we expected to be here. Taking the top spot come playoff time, this is the team to beat.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. And the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. Andrew Shamet is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the center. And for San Antonio, Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. Well, thinking back to last year, the 2024 NBA Cup Championship, the Bucks defeating the Thunder 97-81. With Giannis Antetokounmpo being named the MVP of the tournament.
Yeah, Giannis with a triple-double in that final in Vegas, but it was defense that won it from Milwaukee, holding the eventual NBA champion Thunder with just 33% from the field. OKC had just 31 points in the second half.
And here are the Spurs. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
You have to take advantage of opportunities. That's exactly what they did, and really, that's all you can ask for.
Pass to Shamet. New York moving it around. Bridges passes to Towns. Now Shamet. And here is Hart. Out to Brunson. 5 on the clock. A three-pointer, no good. And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Castle with it. He's covered by Shamet. Here's Fox. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. G.A., he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
And he makes the first. And Craig, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Fox hits them both.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
To the paint, it's stolen by Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Nobody near Barnes. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Brunson. San Antonio with the rebound. From the arc. Castle misses. The Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Hart against Barnes. Hart kicks to Shamet. Towns the screen. This one for 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 1. This their first look at this year's New York squad. Castle finds Fox. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Spurs with some changes. Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's Harper in for Castle. Then for the Knicks, Anunoby, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Landry Shamet. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl-Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. First free throw is good.
Well, when you watch Jalen Brunson, he's such a difficult matchup. Lefty, quick, and a bit on the smaller size, but he's got great leverage, and he gives opposing defenses fits.
And so he makes both from the line. And you compare a game like this to playoff-level intensity? I mean, how close is it?
Not much difference on the floor. I mean, these guys are going at it. I think the main difference is the crowd. Obviously, a bit more balance in terms of rooting interest than we would see in the postseason.
Now, Hart. Harrison Barnes missing on the 3. Hart, that's good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Wembanyama down low. Towns on him. Stolen by Clarkson. And a fast break now for New York. And here's Brunson outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Now, here's Fox. His last outing, 16 points for him. Looking to end the run. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop him right now.
So I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Jalen Brunson, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. A different look now for San Antonio. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Barnes. And Castle is subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And both free throws good for Brunson. 34 seconds left to play here in the first. Harper against Brunson. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Towns with the steal. Shoots it. And there's Brunson. That's good. On the assist by Anunoby.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Knicks lead by 10. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Welcome back to 2K's coverage of the Cup Championship game. We're so glad you could join us. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for New York.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. The 2 forwards, Bridges and Anunoby. Miles McBride out there with Clarkson. And it's Robinson in at the 5. The Knicks leading by 12. Bridges finds McBride. Now Anunoby. Clarkson for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Clarkson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases. A point-blank range, that is too easy.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. The Spurs making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. Landry Shamet's checked in for New York. Sohan with the ball. No scoring in this one. Castle on the wing. Off target from outside. The Knicks leading by 15. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Oh, Anunoby in position. Now, Sohan. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Here's Shamet. In the corner, it's Bridges. Beyond the arc. Vassell grabs the board. For San Antonio, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. A nice shot by Sohan.
And I like how agile Sohan is inside. He just looks for those subtle ways to beat you.
New York's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Anunoby is screen on Harper. McBride passes to Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Spurs trail by 15. Right side Harper. It's Vassell on the wing. Now, here's Shamet. He's guarded closer. Down low. Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Pass to Vassell. Now, here's Harper. Now, Cornette. Here's Castle. He's covered by Shamet. And here's Vassell from the arc. The Knicks leading by 17. Here's Shamet. In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Shamet. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Robinson. Over Sohan. Robinson misses.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Well, that happens sometime. Nothing is guaranteed in this league.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Kevin, back to you.
Very confident. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Harrison Barnes comes in for Sohan. And it's Fox in for Harper. And then for New York, Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Robinson. Josh Hart comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. From deep, Brunson got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And for a high-volume three-point shooter, Brunson is really efficient.
Fox inside the line. Another one falls for San Antonio.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Shamet kicks to Bridges. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Got a piece of it. And it's Towns missing.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And Fox is a solid passer, knows how to get the ball to his guys when they're ready to let it go.
There's 25 seconds left in the second quarter. And here's Brunson. 12 points for him. Hart, that's good. And the Knicks lead by 16.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Fox from outside. The shot comes out. He gets it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the New York Knicks in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
It's far enough into the season now where you can tell which guys are for real and which guys are pushing for that ROI.
I remember in 1993, you winning that award, Shaq, mainly because you should have won that championship that year, those darn Supersonics.
And moving on now to that first half tough sledding so far for the Spurs.
Tonight is what we've been waiting for, man. This is really the biggest game thus far in the season. Fans are loving it. It's now really a new favorite time of year, guys, I'm telling you. And you know the best part of it, Ernie? It gets me excited for Thanksgiving.
Man, how quickly we go from hoops to food. I'm already getting excited about that big old fried turkey, the stuffing, some good gravy, mashed potatoes.
Oh, say more.
Make sure you thaw the turkey out first, honey.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
You can feel the excitement. It's Las Vegas through and through. And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, the key is to be in an attack mindset, but still play under control. When you do that, good things tend to happen.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. And it's Fox in at the 1. And that's the 5 to begin the second half for Mitch Johnson. And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. It's an 18-point game. And after the intensity of these last few NBA Cup games, do you all think it'll be hard for these teams to settle back into the regular season?
They'll have to adjust their mindsets for sure. Back to thinking about the long haul, not the do-or-die scenario of the NBA Cup.
Hart the pass to Brunson. Sinks the triple. Brunson's got 15.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Here's Castle. He's covered by Shannon.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. "90 seconds now into the second half. Shamet on the wing. Back to Brunson. Pass to Hart. Bridges a screen on Barnes. Hart goes up and lays it nice and easy. He has 6.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
So it's the Spurs now. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Here's Wembanyama for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Bridges finds Hart. And here's Towns. Back to Shamet. Towns a screen on Castle. Just 4 to shoot. And the Knicks good for 2.
This is the second half start they were hoping for. 4 straight field goals out of the gate.
Now here's Fox. 11 points in the game. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, great as a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The wide open look here for Fox. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. For New York, they've gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Here's Brunson. Towns, the pass to Brunson. Out to Bridges. New York moving the ball around. Fox against Brunson. Towns for 3. Rebound San Antonio.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
To end the cold streak, and Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Spurs with some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Barnes. And Keldon Johnson subbed in for Vassell. The Knicks also changing it up. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. OG Anunoby comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Landry Shamet. Fox with the steal. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. It's off target. He is 4 of 9 from the field. New York leading by 23. Clarkson for 3. Drops in the tray. Clarkson's got 8.
A fine shooter from D. Clarkson has a good feel for when to let it fly.
Fox from outside. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Anunoby a screen on Castle. Brunson against Fox. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Rebounded by the Spurs. 16 seconds left in the third. Sohan finds Fox. The tray. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Brunson with it. Got it up. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the New York Knicks ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We come back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
Only 1 quarter left in this year's NBA Cup tournament. Fourth quarter getting going here. And New York, looking at who they've got. Mitchell Robinson out there with Yabusele. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's McBride in at point guard. New York's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. McBride passes to Robinson. Here's Clarkson. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Oh, incredible effort from Clarkson on that play. Willing to give everything to make it an N1 opportunity.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Yeah, they have been dialed in from deep. The three-pointer has been there all night for them.
Well, Greg, as we play the fourth quarter, the winner tonight will have a chance to do the double.
Yeah, they call it that in soccer, winning the double. Take home the regular season title and the cup title in the same season. In our case, it'd be a win tonight plus an NBA title. And that's a tall task, but hey, they're halfway there.
Robinson a screen on Vassell. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist from Clarkson.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Wembanyama a screen. Here's Harper. Back to Wembanyama. Stolen by Robinson. One-on-one fast break. Here's Clarkson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Devin Vassell.
And having become such a dangerous scorer, Clarkson draws a lot of attention and his fair share of fouls.
And the first one goes. Tim, the NBA is always changing, but any predictions for the league that you kind of feel we're going to see around the corner?
Yeah, Kevin, I just think the influx and the impact of international players is going to be even stronger going forward. I think a lot of guys have seen the success that those players have had in the NBA, and hopefully it inspires even more great players internationally to want to play this great game.
And for a short time, you played overseas. You saw a lot of them firsthand.
I sure did, and I was in France well before the French influx really hit this league, but I knew then that was the goal.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for New York, Jordan Clarkson. 1 shot.
One shot.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Pass to Castle. Barnes outside. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And since he entered the league, Vassell's playmaking has really come a long way. He is a solid creator.
Clarkson outside. Anunoby outside. Poked away. Back to McBride. Takes the three. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Here's McBride, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Wembanyama. And the Spurs scoring again.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Back to McBride. Trying to find Anunoby. Gets it to him. Castle. Oh, he threw that one down.
Goodness.
Wow.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Vassell drives in. Good D by Anunoby. The Knicks have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. Clarkson finds Yabusele, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Yabusele's got his first 2 points of the night, and that is the kind of big-time shot that can really deflate a crowd.
And did he ever do that? Sound level right now, 0 in this arena.
1:22 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Outside Fox. Pass to Castle. Barnes sets a screen for Castle. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by McBride. New York's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. To the middle. Here's Yabusele. Here's McBride. Clarkson for 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. 36 seconds left in the game. They get it back. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And here are the Knicks now. Clarkson passes to Anunoby. Robinson sets a screen for Anunoby. Out to Clarkson. 6 to shoot. For 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
And they've done it. We have crowned our first champions of the season, the winners of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy. And man, the Cup certainly added another layer of excitement to the NBA calendar.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you later.